everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel today. How are you all doing? Fine. Guess what? We hit 100 subbies. My victory night.
It fills me up. It's out of control, out of control. Oh baby, I love the rush. It overflows. It's out of control, out of control. I'm in love.
Yeah, 100 subscribers. Yes, I'm excited. And the Bible says, do not despise your little beginnings. And that's why I'm super excited about this 100 mark on YouTube. Like, really, we just started. I know some people may go faster, but hey, it is what it is. I'm excited. Like, thank you all very, very much. Every single person who's hit the subscribe button, I appreciate you. Like, I appreciate you all very, 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 very much. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for commenting. To everyone who comments, ask me questions, send me messages on Facebook. I mean, it doesn't end on YouTube. I am so very grateful. Like, I can't do it without you guys. You are my real MVP. You are my inspiration. Like I always say, thank you very, very much. Alright, so yeah, that's it. Thank you guys. Thank you. And if you're new here, you're watching this video for the first time, what are you waiting for? Like, really guys, really, what are you waiting for? I'm blushing already. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. Yes, please like, come on, please subscribe, and thank you in advance for subscribing. Hit the notification button so you can be updated on any new videos I post going forward. Thank you very much once again. So today we're going to be talking about the new updates from the NMC 2019 updates on international registration process for overseas nurses. The NMC has been so gracious, making new changes to the registration process to make it easier for international nurses to go through their registration in the shortest time possible and with least costs and with least hassles. And all those changes has just geared towards making the whole process an easier one and getting more people into the registrar as soon as quickly as possible without any troubles. So it's good news for everybody. We all want anything that's going to make our progress faster and smooth and easy. Okay, so today I'm going to be talking about these updates, alright? And I'm going to be doing it according to the way you come into the UK. Okay, so first off, the NMC has put up a link on the website through publications and through updates on the websites of the things that are changing with the overseas registration. I have the link of those updates and publications by the NMC in the description button. So if you've not seen them, click them right away and you'll see the details of everything I'm going to be talking about all day. It's not just my words, it's straight from the NMC. Okay, so first off, with English testing, which is always the hurdle, it still remains the same. English testings remain the same. You need an overall score of 7.0 and 6.5 in writing, and you can achieve the score in 2 sittings with a minimum of 6.5 in all aspects of the English test, be it reading, writing, speaking or listening. 6.5 minimum, and the second sitting getting an overall of 7. Now, going forward to the CBT examination, the NMC has said that there's going to be a new partner for this examination. So it's probably not going to be person view anymore, and this partner is going to take over the running of the CBT, which is the computer-based testing examinations of the NMC going forward. The CBT is going to be run by another partner body, and they are going to be watched. And watching, I mean, there's going to be an assurance panel. This panel is supposed to overlook and see that these new bodies giving testing systems that are consistent and that are up to standard and are up to par and relevant for the new standard of nurses in the UK. So that's what's going to happen. CBT is going to be changing according to the standard of nurses, because you all know that we have the new program, the Nursing Associate program. Now you have new responsibility for nurses, you have new responsibilities in practice and your duties as a registered nurse and or the supervisor for nursing students or nursing associates. So because of the new standards, there is need for a change in this examination so as to, reflect the changes in the standards in nursing. We don't know what it is, but I'm sure anyone who's going to write this exam going forward, we just have to take into consideration the standards of nursing in UK at the moment and reflect that in their examinations going forward. And the good thing is that this examination is now reduced in cost from £90 to £83, which is about 36% decrease over the time. So it's a good news. A little box is saved for everyone and everyone is happy. Also, the OSCE examinations, as we all know, is already changing in that the cost of the examination has been brought down already, and the same with the receipt examinations. The costs have been brought down to reflect just the parts which the candidate has failed. Previously you had to pay for all, but now you just pay for what you failed and go and write the examination. Now the OSCE exam is still going to remain the same, except a few things are going to be changing, like the scenarios. But now there is a promise that there will be more guidance for candidates for preparation for this OSCE, such that for any OSCE you're going, you have more materials to be prepared with. You have things to read, you have more information to you for that examination, so you're not alone. So it's all good news, from the English examinations to the CBT to the OSCE to the cost of the examination. It's all streamlined to ensure that things are working together to bring you all down here to the UK. And in this OSCE examinations, there's going to be new scenarios in the examinations, of course. We don't know what it is. Good luck to everyone who is going to be going in for these examinations, but I do know you got this. Don't be scared, you got this. The NMC has promised new scenarios, but at the same time they've promised there is going to be improved guidance, there's going to be improved help for you towards passing your examination. So even in the CBT examinations, like I said, read up your updates on the NMC about the present standards of nursing, and I'm sure you're going to be fine for your CBT examination. Whichever partner is delivering this exam, is irrespective of whoever is delivering this examination, you will be fine. The new changes also is that previously you're required to have at least 1 year of nursing practice before you can come to the UK to practice as a nurse. But with these new standards, you do not require any working experience. So new graduate nurses who just finished university, you can start up your application to come and work in the UK, and you will be registered by the Nursing and Midwifery Council, and you'll be supported by your trust or your care home, whichever the case, where you're going to be practicing, to understand the nitty-gritties of practice in the UK and to fit in appropriately. Previously, you're required to have been registered in your home country, and then you would have needed to be confirmed by your home country nursing registration board that you're a registered nurse with them. Going forward, that's not necessary. So if you're a new registered or a newly qualified nurse, probably with your BSc, what the NMC is saying is that you don't need to be registered by your home country. What NMC is saying is that if your certificate is going to be acceptable in your home country to get you registered as a nurse, they are willing to accept the registration and take you into the register as a registered nurse here in the UK. Sequel to that, previously, if you were registered, for instance, in Nigeria and you are registered as a registered nurse or a midwife, usually when you go back to the Nursing and Midwifery Council of Nigeria, you will be required to get certification that you are a registered nurse and a midwife, and the Nursing and Midwifery Council of Nigeria confirms, or whichever body you're coming from confirms, that you are a registered nurse and a midwife. The NMC is saying, going forward, if you want to be registered into the adult nursing register, you do not need to bring your transcript or approval for your midwifery certification in your home country. All you need to get is just your transcript for that part of the register. So if you're an adult nurse and a mental health nurse, or a pediatric nurse, or a midwife in Nigeria or wherever you're coming from, you do not need to confirm that you have practiced in all those areas. All you need is just the council, a transcript reflecting the adult nursing or the mental health nursing or the pediatric nursing which you are applying for here in the UK. So this is going to save cost for people who have to spend a lot to get their transcripts. It's going to save cost for you who has to go through the process, especially in Nigeria, the rigorous process of going to your school over and over again for different transcripts. That is going to save you a whole lot. So you just need the transcript to cover adult nursing. You do not need to explain your midwifery or your pediatrics, your mental health certificate. All you need is that registered nurse transcript and you'll be good to go. The paper application is going to be ditched. Going forward, the NMC is going live on October 7th with the online application. The online application where aspiring nurses for the UK would go on to have their account set up and follow up their applications consistently. Now you don't need to do any paper application and start following up. Where has my paper gotten? Was my paper received by the NMC? Who received my paper? Is my transcript lost in transit? And all of that. All that is changing. There is going to be an online application that you just have to go in there, set up your account, start your application, and then it's just going to be self-explanatory. You have control over what is happening. You see what is happening step by step. You know where you are. You're not frustrated, and it's going to be very guided. The NMC has promised that going forward, there's going to be improved guidance for all overseas nurses who are coming to be registered here. So you are going to get help that you need. You're going to get the assistance that you need. You're going to be guided all the way, even in the online. Troubled about this change. You still need to have your passport. You still need to give your police certification or clearance, and if you are in the UK for more than 3 months, you have to get your DBS clearance from the police. A good thing that is changing is that you do not need to get the health declaration for a medical personnel. Previously, you have to be certified by a medical personnel or a GP or a public health personnel that you are fit and able to work. Now the NMC is saying, going forward, you are going to be the one to declare that you are fit to do this job, that you are healthy and you are capable and you are not disabled in any form or way that will make you unlikely or unfit for the job. You are going to be the one who is certifying yourself to be healthy enough to do this job, and once you can say, hey, I can do this job, the NMC is happy to get you into the register. So you need your police clearance for up to a year, and if you've been in the UK for 3 months, you need the DBS clearance from the UK police. And this is for nurses who have come to the country and are already practicing before their OSCE. So if you happen by chance to do your OSCE 3 months after you're coming to the UK, you should bear in mind that you will need to get your DBS clearance from the UK police. So, but you do know that when you get into the job and start working, your employer usually does a DBS check for you. Usually, I would advise you to get an update service. When you get your DBS done, get an update service that costs you about £13 per year, and that way, when you are due to do your OSCE, you or submit your supporting documents, you do not need to pay any other money for a DBS. You just need to take your DBS number and give it to the NMC, and the NMC will be able to access your DBS records for your registration purpose. So there's going to be improved guidance such that they have promised there's going to be a pre-application tool where you can tick off everything that you need to know and know if you are ready for this application process, and know where you are at, and know what to do, when to do, how to do, and what to go about. So there's going to be improved guidance, because I know some people like, oh, things are changing at my own time. What am I going to do? Is it going to be easy? Will I be stuck? Don't worry. The NMC has promised it's going to be easy. And I'm sure if any troubles come along the way, they will be able to sort them out. And as always, you have to prove that you've changed your name. You may need to submit your birth certificate, and you will definitely need to submit your passport to confirm your identity. And in regards to your UK immigration and visas application, I did mention in my previous video that the UK visa has said that if you passed your OSCE or IELTS, you do not need to write the UK visa English examination anymore. So one English examination passed for the NMC is enough for you to apply for your UK visa on the tier 2 visa and come to the UK to work as a period nurse until you get paid and become a registered nurse in the UK. And that's basically most of the updates and things that the NMC is changing. So this is me saying, do not be troubled by the ambiguity, but I think anything that goes online actually makes things easier. In my experience, once things are kept online, it's easily accessible. There is no bureaucracy. What you see there is what it is. So it's a very welcome development for the NMC to be going in this direction. It's a step in the right direction. It takes a lot of hassle away. It takes a lot of stress off you. You see everything that is going. You track it. You know your progress. You know what you need to do. You know how to go about it. And at the end of the day, you get your registration sorted. You get your exams done, pass, and get your pin. So this is me saying to you all to not feel scared or bothered by these changes, but no, these are changes that have been brought about as a result of people's complaints and people's concerns about the process of the NMC, and the NMC has, in their good nature, looked into all of this and has effected all these changes to make life easier, to get your registration easy, and do have a rest assurance that you will be fine all the way. You will not be left alone at any point in time. And if you do have any questions, feel free to ask at any point, and I'll do my best to answer it. And please don't give up. All you who will be struggling with your IELTS or your OET examinations, especially the IELTS examinations, people fail that examinations a lot. But this is me telling you, do not give up. Your dreams are valid. Most of the nurses in the UK here have struggled with their examinations for sometimes years, sometimes months. I know people who are in the UK who are still struggling. Probably they're on their dependent visas of their spouses and are still struggling to write the examinations. I know people who have struggled and struggled, and at the end of the day pass the examinations, even if it is the OET. So do not give up. Life is full of struggles. I wrote the exam the first time. I didn't get the whole score at the first sitting. Subsequently, I did get the score. It can be for you once, it can be twice, it can be three. If it's once for you, good for you. If you struggle twice or 3 times, well, congratulations to you. And to you who is still struggling out there, trust me and believe me, when you know what it feels like. Failure is never an easy thing, but trust me, you can do it. Do not give up on your dream. And like I said in one of my videos, if you've tried IELTS every way and you think you're not doing anything good, give OET a shot. It may be expensive, but do try it out, and I'm sure somehow you'll be glad you did. And if you think you can still make it with your IELTS, go ahead and keep writing. I know friends who have done these exams a couple of times, but they have passed. I didn't do it once. Some people even have written it for 10 times. People have written for more than 10 times. Some have written and have given up. But to you who is about to give up or who has given up, this is me saying, don't give up. Don't give up. Your dreams are valid. Don't give up. Failing is not it's something that happens, but refusing to stay down is what makes the difference. So refuse to stay down, refuse to give up. Keep on keeping on. Keep your head up. When you fall, keep your face up. Don't look down. So that is the way to look up. Up at your dream, up at your goal, up at your destination, up at the reason why you are struggling to pass the examinations. For whatever reason it might be for your self-development, it may be for your family, it may be for anything. But just keep on keeping on and don't take away the place of grace and prayers. Whatever faith you believe in, whatever you believe in, do not remove the place of faith and prayer. Believe in yourself, most importantly. Practice. The Bible says, study to show yourself approved. Study. Go all out. Everything that you have, give it all your power, give it all your mind, give it all your concentration, give it everything inside you. And even when you feel like letting go, just remember, I am doing this for a purpose, and until I achieve my goal, I am not giving up. Okay? And trust me, just when you're about to give up, your victory is almost close. I know somebody who almost gave up and then decided to do the OET examinations, and voila, passed the exams. I know people who have missed their exams for various reasons, and voila, they got their scores. I know people who have written examinations 10 times or more. Voila, they passed. I know people who have struggled, not just even the OET or the IELTS examination, people who have struggled even with their OSCEs. Yes, but voila, they passed and they are pained. So believe me, you are not alone. Many have tried, but do not be among those who have given up. I urge you and I persuade you with everything that is good that you believe in. Do not give up. And trust me, your dream will one day be a reality. I love you all once again, and that is it for this video. Thank you all once again. Please do not forget to subscribe and like this video. Share it to anyone who you think needs to see it. Don't forget to subscribe. Please use the notification button. I'll see you all in my next video. Remain positive, stay focused, don't give up, and believe there is light at the end of the tunnel. Your best, I repeat, is yet to come. The sky is your starting point. Alright, I love you all. Thank you for your time. I'll see you all in my next video.